Welcome to the Supercar Connection podcast. Find us on social media at Supercar Connection and full episodes weekly on YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcast. I'm Gavin, this is my boy Joe, and we're here to talk about cars.
All right, we're back with another episode, and we actually have our first reoccurring guest, the
Benjamin,
aka Camera Monkey, aka Chinese Kid.
Today I'm in front of the camera.
We're back here at our new setup, and you want to kind of go over what we're going to do? You want to rip into it, or you want me to go over it?
We might as well just rip into it.
Let's rip into it.
So basically, it's been requested a couple times, so we're hooking you up with a little request episode here. We got the round table with the SCC crew, including behind the scenes, Benji, as we've mentioned.
Camera Monkey.
And you're not Kevin.
That's fair. I like that, though. I got to come with my own little
You'll never
Yeah,
be
yeah.
him.
That's
I don't want to be
Your
him.
wallet.
I don't want to be him, but I got to come with my own little name for you.
Anyway, so what we're going to do is we're going to go through the market from 0 to 50,000, 50 to 100 and up. So like $50,000 brackets, what the options are, what we take, why, what's a good pick, what's a trash pick. That's kind of what we're going to go for.
This isn't a sponsor.
I need. If we're gonna do this,
All right, you got to lose the bottle.
Yeah, for real.
This isn't a sponsor.
Ditch the bottle.
Who cares?
What exactly is our goal with these cars? Because I just feel like there's too much of a wide variety of shit that you can do. Like, is it the best performance?
Yeah,
is it
yeah,
this is the best for its value?
Modifying performance?
This is Supercar Connection. So we're talking about like, this is basically like, if you had the money, what would you be looking at? That's what we're trying. Like, what would you be looking at as Joe? If this was my budget,
So it's not the
what would I be
best
looking
car
at?
for something. It's what,
Not
what
necessarily.
we would
I mean-
be.
Well, no, the best for
more
its
or less.
overall value.
Right, it's the
Got
best car to you, right? That's the whole
fair.
point.
That's
No,
fair.
it's no, it's the best car.
Best car to Benji.
No, it's the best car.
The best car to Benji was an M850, and like that wouldn't have been my
That
pick.
would not have also been my best car either.
So that's kind of what we're here to
Congrats
discuss.
to Benji on his new M850.
You can't just shit on it. And
I'm not
go-
shitting on it. I said it's not what I would pick. I just congratulations. My man's got a new car. So
Yeah, there's a lot of great
congratulations.
cars that I wouldn't pick.
Exactly. You're the first out of us three to get a new
Let's
car.
get on with the thing so I can argue with you guys.
So you can get into it?
Yeah.
All right,
Don't eat this thing.
let's rip it. 50,000 is our first bracket.
50,000 first bracket. This
So
is gonna be
50,000 under.
50,000 under. This is gonna be the hardest one, and like people want it, so we're gonna give it to you.
Are we getting one choice? Or
This
are we
isn't
like an
something-
ongoing discussion of vibes?
We're just gonna like.
We'll
I've
see it.
literally got car gurus up. We've
All
looked
right,
at this
same.
already, but
That's
just
right.
like a live look at the market, seeing what's out here, and yeah, like if your budget was 50,000, what would you be going for?
I have my what I would consider my number one answer, but it's going to get so much backlash and hate that I'm actually really
If it's
excited to
something
say it.
stupid, like
It's
I'm
kind of
walking
stupid,
off.
but if you really look at it, I think it has the arguably the.
If you say
the
an
point.
FRS, like
No. A Model 3 performance.
you no.
I mean, it's fast.
Go ahead. Let's hear the argument from the two kids that don't know. Go ahead. Let's hear it.
I literally said it's fast.
You didn't give me an argument. What's your argument?
It's fast, but it's like why you're talking about getting a car.
Under
You're going to a
50,000.
car meet.
Name a better value for under 50.
2017 Corvette Stingray.
That's a pretty decent pick, I give you.
Yeah.
But
We didn't even actually. I mean, we didn't say it's about. I mean, his head went to car meet. That's not even something we mentioned.
that's what I'm saying.
He's
Exactly.
like pulling up to a car meet.
That's what I'm
talking
saying.
about
The
his Model
best
3
car
performance.
for under 50.
What are you
Corvette
really?
Stingray is phantasmal.
What are you really pulling up to at a car meet under 50? That's like
Breaks your
Stingray.
neck.
Stingray. A Stingray's gonna have a better chance of breaking necks than
know,
a Tesla.
I'm not saying the Tesla's going to.
Like, I'd rather pull up to a
I'm talking
date.
about value.
I'd
You
rather
literally
pull
said value.
I hate to break it to
Stingray.
everyone. There's only one car under 50,000 that you could pull up to a car meet
If you say 4C,
and
He's
not
gonna say
just
4C
be a
'cause
spectator.
He's right though. He's right.
Under
though.
50,000.
He's right though. He's right.
Tell me a car that's under 50,000 that you're pulling up to at a car meet, like an LA car meet, and not being a spectator in.
If,
Please say
I
it.
can find a GTR for under 50, does that count?
no, it's gonna be salvage title. Is it a 4C?
It's a 4C.
Yeah, it's a. He's right though. He's very right. I got to.
By the way, Gavin's
talking about
4C is
car
for
meets.
sale.
I really don't think the only
4Cs
reason I
for
didn't
sale.
say that too is because it's your car. So in case you said that, I was like, I'm not gonna.
No,
be
that's
the guy that
what are
said
you
that.
going to do in a 4C? Too?
No, but that's the thing. That is really the best.
It's a sick
for under
car.
50.
I liked it
For
a lot.
for like the purposes of me, for sure. That's why I,
think
got it.
a lot of people like if you
Yeah.
want a sports car performance wise under 50, I feel like it's really hard.
How
to
much
beat
do
that.
4Cs normally
Especially
go
if
for?
it's got like the vibe and the aesthetic.
Exactly.
Yeah.
If you want a
What
different
do
vibe,
most 4Cs go for?
You can get good 4Cs right under 50.
Like right.
If you are local, or not even local, if you are looking in the market for a 4C currently, there is a beautiful one located in Sherman Oaks, California, on sale for how much is it for?
Sorry, every time you hear a don't, if you're just listening, it's
sorry.
because Joe's smacking the table as he talks.
Sorry, I'm getting excited. I apologize. You ruined
This
my
is why
sales
this
pitch,
is why we
Gavin.
can't sit here anymore.
How much is it listed for, Gavin?
My car is listed for $45,000. It has all of the service done. It's right under 40,000 miles. And the big thing, it's got all of the service done, which is like a big thing with these because the timing belt service is a couple $1,000 job. So there's a lot of, and it's 5 years. So there's a lot of cars sitting 7, 8 years old that don't have the timing belt done. And if your timing belt snaps, your engine is trashed. New engine. So you don't want to delay on that service. Mine's been done. You can drive the car for 4 more years.
And Gavin drives like an angel.
Gavin does have
with zero worries.
He doesn't drive like your dumbass, but
No, he doesn't.
regardless.
And all sorts of things. The car is sweet, it's clean, and it's $45,000. What are you getting for $45,000 that's cooler than that?
Stingray.
A Tesla Model 3 Performance.
More usable.
No
yes.
lowball offers, though.
Cooler.
We know we have.
No. Yeah, I know what I have. It's
know
the
we
second cheapest 4C on the market
You think a 4C would get more eyes than a Stingray at a car meet?
100%. Are you kidding me?
I feel like it greatly depends on the type of eyes we're talking about and what type of car meet we're at. Exotic in
You're
terms
just
of
at an LA car meet, a Cars and Coffee?
Yeah,
Okay,
OC cars meet.
That's the thing, though. An LA car meet, like it can get real chunty real fast, and the Stingray,
It's gonna
will
blow
get
it
a
out
lot
the
more
water.
If you're at a Cars
at
and
an
Coffee,
LA car meet.
Right, right.
If you're at an exotics
about-
car meet,
think
and you
about-
pull up on the 4C, you will 100% go more eyes than a Stingray.
Think about when Gavin says a car meet
I know that,
in LA.
but then you say the word LA, and you gotta say, look,
Right.
Plus, the Stingray has more
the vibe
space
of
to
Los
carry
But when
anything.
Gavin says LA car meet, you know what I'm saying. I'm glad you clarified it for the viewers out there that can't hear how white I am. But
It's a Stingray. Like a Stingray has more.
I
It's
gotta pitch
belly.
the idea to them.
4C is a better. 4C is a great car overall. I'd rather drive it daily, but a Corvette has more space. It looks a lot better when you go to like a car meet. It just looks like a jet. It looks like a jet.
it looks a lot
For under
better.
$50K.
And I kept up with the C8 in a pool.
No, I drove like shit. That was not the
Thank
that
you.
was not the C8's fault.
Thank you.
I was trying to be nice to the C8.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Sure. Anyway, the 4C is the number one pick to pull up to a car meet, and it's a great pick.
What's insurance on a 4C?
I don't know.
Just like
we
a
have
normal road
insurance
surface?
together, so I mean, I know what it is for the two of us.
I can't imagine a
4C
Corvette
and a
under an
Volvo.
18-year-old.
It's actually not that bad.
Probably like 300, 400
It
a
depends.
month.
It's not that bad.
But
It's
you
not
got a
that
car
bad.
that goes 0 to 60 in 4 seconds. It's super light. It's got a carbon tub. It's beautiful. Takes great pictures. It's not very comfortable, but it's really cool.
Sounds
It's
sick.
fun.
Turbo on it.
It sounds great. Best sounding 4-cylinder on the market.
Does sound great.
Mid-engine
Tesla
sports
Model
car.
3 does 3.1, so
Yeah, sure.
it does.
No, I know, but I don't really.
We don't give a shit.
Yeah,
I'm just telling you.
They know,
guys.
test his ass.
And it's
How's it
sleek.
sound?
Huh?
How's it sound?
Actually, kind of cool.
Kind of cool. He said.
It has
You can turn that off in one setting.
that,
Just
that little buzz sound.
What would you take? A 4C or a Tesla Model 3 Performance?
or
What's the better
Stingray.
pick?
Or a Stingray Corvette C7.
Yeah.
C7 Stingray.
Yes,
He wants to throw in the Stingray.
That's fair.
So
We'll
I
do-
think
we'll
it's
do those
I think
three.
it's a solid like
little choice.
no. Okay,
But debate.
C7.
My whole thing is it just depends. They're all great cars, but it depends on the damn purpose because they're all can be purposeful. Mine's the best daily,
Yeah.
so suck it. It's that simple.
Also, my insurance on my 4C is $125 a month.
That's
There it is.
amazing. Actually,
There
you
it
have no accidents, huh?
You want to know another car?
tickets.
We're not naming
Not
that low key.
cost.
What?
Depending on exactly how creative you got, would probably shit on all three of ours.
We didn't mention a BMW. Someone would have said a 4 Series. Like a Mark 5 Supra is really
A
nice.
Mark 5 Supra.
Look,
For like, I don't know how much they go for. Oh,
You can get them
yeah, I
for
can
40.
Find out right now.
30.
Hold on, give me
is
2
this
seconds.
is this salvage? Okay, I'm gonna because we just like went off on tangent of our things, and look, this is only the first band, and we've got to get through like all of these, and
Can we just get rid of the 50?
We'll get there.
so I want to crank out a couple things that I just see on the market.
Go ahead.
A 2016 Mustang GT350.
Not a Mustang.
A 20 what?
a 2016 GT350.
Can I see it?
Which I would have never said a Mustang, but I wouldn't have guessed that could get under.
I didn't think it
50K.
would either. Because now I'm like, is a 17 Z01 under 50 now? Because if it is, that's my answer.
A what?
A 17 Camaro
Oh,
Z01.
Because this isn't the
You're talking about
350R.
LT4 for under 50 bands? An LT4 for under 50? You're talking about 650 horsepower, 650 torque for under 50,000?
Yeah.
That's the best car I win.
I'd take the Mustang GT3.
You're crazy. How much horsepower does that thing have?
526.
Don't talk to me.
So anyway, here's a couple other picks. We've got an older first gen Aston Martin Vantage. You could pull up to a car show in that. It will
See, but
always
that's-
will always be beautiful.
That's the like the ball buster under 50 grand. Like that's the best ball buster one.
Yeah, the dash is going to peel.
Yes.
The outside is going to look incredible. It will forever be a beautiful car, and then people will get into the car where everything's falling apart.
Bro, you tell me that doesn't
it was
turn
really
heads at a
nice.
car meet
No,
for $50,000.
But I like the V8 Vantage a lot,
It's
actually.
decent, bro. But first off, that's a Grand Sport as well.
And
Because the Grand Sport will turn more heads than the Stingray. Grand Sport comes with the Z06 Aero, so it's different. Stingray doesn't turn much
that
head because they have
50?
Aero. It's at
Also,
50.
you just got like
you can negotiate it.
I don't
Negotiate 50 to 45.
look. I think that's a great looking car, but to think that like a C7 Stingray is just turning heads at a car meet in Los Angeles.
It's not.
Yeah. Compared to a 4C that a lot of people haven't seen one in 2 or 3
The
years.
4Cs look great. I just think this is going to turn more heads.
Another option
And
is
it's
the
loud.
Maserati Gran Turismo.
No, Maserati. You're garbage.
I really don't think you're.
I hate
gonna mention that.
Maseratis.
Please don't mention that.
I'm just saying.
People buy
I knew we were
Maseratis
eventually
look
gonna
fake.
mention it, but just
No,
don't mention it.
Maseratis
It's
are
just not.
garbage.
Yeah, it's just not.
If you have a Maserati, trade it. What
It's not the move. But you can get a pretty decent
do you think
Supra.
about M340i's?
Hey, how about this this 07 C6 Z06?
That's a
25,000 miles.
That's a monster of a car.
42.9.
That's a monster of a car. Those C6 Z06s are monsters of cars.
Here's an M3 at Corsa Galleria.
Shout out George.
An older CTSV. I mean, there's like, you know what? Like the options aren't as bad as I thought.
I think a Mark 5
Well, you know
Supra is
why?
pretty
Because a
good.
lot of the cars when we were growing up that we were like idolizing because of the time have now low key dropped in this price range. Our taste has just gone completely.
Hey, you
down.
can get a Model
It's also
S.
just changed so much since the last time I saw it.
That's very true. 'Cause
You
when's
can-
the last time you looked at this price range?
Dude, a 2015 BMW M6 for 37K, black on black M6,
M6s
red
go-
interior.
Honestly, M6s are sick, but I would
M6s
still
are
rather.
sick.
I would rather have like the M6.
But you
is
can get a
cool.
Model S under 50K.
Is it a
Yeah.
plaid though, or what is it?
I don't think it's plaid.
Or
I
is it
think
like
it's
a
just a model. I
P85?
think it's P100.
whatever? No. If it's a P100D, I would.
No, it's actually it's not a plaid. It's a 2021 Model S long range.
actually
Even then,
not a
the long
car.
ranges are crazy.
Okay, so I got a
so
question for you. Under 50K, what are you
I
taking?
What am I get one answer from
Under 50K, what are you taking?
C7,
Can I get 1 second to look up if this car's under 50,000?
either
Is this-
C7 or
it-
M5.
You said you came prepared.
I did came prepared, but now you're right. I didn't check some of the cars I thought. I checked the cars that I knew were under 50 grand. I didn't check the cars that I was like maybe.
What about an i8? You get a supercar look for
You're
under
not
50
getting-
grand.
You're
Don't-
getting
don't-
an i8
don't-
under 50 grand.
Don't talk.
Probably
about
with high miles. Like probably with 50 to 70,000 miles. As soon as you buy it, you have to replace the battery. But and that's probably like $16,000.
Don't talk about the i8, bro.
Yeah,
i8
that's a
is-
problem.
i8 is like the i8 is like if there's anybody on the internet trying to sell a course with an i8.
What
as
about
their
SS
background,
Camaro?
Please run.
I
from
literally
it.
saw that
That's
yesterday. I'm not even
Benjamin?
kidding. I saw someone selling a course on their Instagram ad, and they were flexing the i8 they just bought.
Tell you run for the hills, bro.
What about an SS Camaro?
Hold on, I'm about to trump you. Yep, it's got it. Z01. My final answer under 50,000 is a Camaro Z01, the
Z01.
6th gen.
Not 7th gen.
Thank you, big guy. I appreciate that.
Alfa Romeo 4C, it's what I have. If I wasn't buying a car, if I was only had a budget of $50,000, again, as I sit right now, I would keep my car. I wouldn't get anything else. So
I would get a C7.
It's actually really intriguing that you say that. Like now that you've gone through your car and like you know the market in its
like,
shop.
what else am I gonna get?
Well, you
under
you
50?
wouldn't try to get that GT350?
No,
No.
I don't really. I mean, look,
Dude, what about a
I can
Z01?
appreciate the muscle cars, but I have like zero desire to own a Mustang, a Camaro, or a
Respect
Challenger.
that.
Can you get an
Have
R8
you
under
driven
50K?
one?
Not really.
They have
just
fun
don't
and
do anything
noise.
for me, you
They
know?
don't
I respect.
though.
No, don't get me wrong. That I respect.
They don't do anything for
But
me.
it's kind of like in the same range. Like, okay, you know how like for example,
Like if I had to pick something other than the 4C, I'd probably try to find the nicest Vantage I could find.
You can get a 2014 Porsche Cayman for $48,000. It's pretty solid.
Or I might even do
Also,
one of those.
this is another
George's silver with the dripped red interior. I don't know how much that costs, but if that's under 50, I might rock that.
okay, here's another thing, and this is just my opinion on this. Okay, and this is where me and Benji bash heads all the time. I'm not taking Facebook Marketplace as a legit marketplace for cars.
You don't have to. You
You're-
can get a Porsche Cayman. I can look up a normal 2014 Porsche
Only,
Cayman.
I'm talking about for values. If we're gonna talk about values, you can only use Car
Great.
Gurus, Auto Trader. or
Okay,
anything like that.
Carvana, $38,000.
I'm not saying that the Cayman is. I'm
Although,
talking about in
The
general.
one thing about Gurus, they have my car listed as overpriced, and it's the second cheapest 4C on the market.
They don't know shit about cars.
And the only one cheaper on the market right now has 95,000 miles.
95 now.
So how do you call the actual like cheapest option on the market overpriced? How does that work into the
Sounds like you didn't know how to price your car, big
formula?
guy.
They
I
just
didn't
don't
know.
how to price specialty cars.
that the Porsche Cayman was under 40 or was under 50,000. I'm picking the Porsche Cayman. Bro, there's so many solid options. Look at here's another one. 45,000 black sick car.
Right, but you're talking about a car that's literally dog shit.
Can we move to the next band?
Yeah, let's move to the next band.
So we've got 50 to 100 now. The options definitely open up, and I know.
Do not say C8, please. Don't say C8.
I need some time on this one because this one, Gavin is right.
And Gavin's gonna
options
say
really do open
Gavin's
up.
gonna say
Okay,
first gen
so-
R8.
Also, what's your filters, Gavin, on your search? Are you just 50
I
to
have-
100, or are you doing something special?
I'm at 70 to 100 because let's be real, if your budget's 50 to 100, you're probably not going to find something 58 that's better than 90.
That's true.
So I'm generally on the higher side of things. And what's it called? I'll just start giving some options. Obviously, the C8 Corvette. You have the 20 or like a couple year old, the newer gen Aston Martin Vantage.
AMG
which-
GT.
Here's a silver one with a blue interior that's kind of sick. I'm not gonna lie. And it's
What is it?
92. The Aston Martin Vantage.
Pretty clean.
But
Is it this one?
no,
It's not that one?
no.
That one's pretty clean. No, that one's pretty
Look at this
nice.
one.
That's also pretty
Blue
clean.
calipers, blue seats.
That's very clean.
See that?
Very clean.
So anyway, that's one of your picks. I don't know if you want to. We might talk about the new Vantage when we get to that price band. but
TRXs are under
You
that.
can get an M8.
You get a lot of M8s
You can get an
actually.
AMG GT.
Yep.
An
You
AMG
can get
GT.
a
and an
996 Turbo.
You can get a
996 Turbo is $88,000.
dude. You can get a GT 500 fastback with 760 horsepower.
You can get a GT 500.
No,
you can
bro.
get an Audi R8 V10.
You can get a
Bentley
DB11.
GT.
This might be the most difficult
GT63.
price range. In my opinion, this is the most difficult price range.
And for me, it's literally the easiest answer ever.
Yeah, because
This
we,
is the easiest.
You're gonna
price
say
range
first gen R8.
because it is my price range, so I know exactly.
yeah,
what
I
I'm
was gonna
going
say
for.
this boy's been sniping deals
You
left
can get
and
a
right.
nicer BMW i8. Did you see that? Did you say
No
that?
one's getting. No, I thought you said
You think
no.
he sleeps
First
at
gen
night?
R8.
No. This
you
is
get
what
a
he does.
DB11, an M4. Dude, those new, the new M4 and M3.
A Bentley
The
Continental.
G80s? Is that what they're called? I'm not a
Yeah, the
I
G80.
didn't know you cultist. Is that what that means?
Yes.
G80?
Yeah.
The G80s are.
Hey, a Bentley Continental is kind of hard. Can you
Yeah, the
imagine yourself in this? I
No,
can see
absolutely.
yourself.
No,
in
those are
this.
stupid hard.
Yeah.
You can find those for better prices than this.
I would take an AMG GT or M8,
nice
which is what
ones?
I did.
You can get a used 911, base 911, 992. We know how boring those are.
All right, everyone's gonna hate my answer, but I probably get an X6M.
GTR.
Comp.
There's the GTR.
You cannot find a comp under 100K.
There's
Let's
also
go half for them, right?
the Jaguar F-Type SVR.
That's disgusting. That is one of the worst cars I've ever
Actually, yeah,
driven.
that
which is the
disgusting
sleeper
car.
pick.
Actually,
it is
I have
one of
my
the worst
pick.
cars I've ever
Jaguar
driven.
F-Type SVR. Those things.
Any
are nasty.
Jaguar is ass.
I have my pick.
What is it?
The Audi RSQ8.
The RSQ8.
Under
Not
100K?
a bad pick.
Not a bad pick. Yeah.
Show me.
Oh, Benji's having regrets.
I didn't
now.
know that. No, I still wouldn't get it, but that's cool.
Oh, that's
what do
the
you mean?
new one too.
That's I'm saying, baby. That's
you can
fire.
you could easily find the older gen. No, what year is that? 2022. You could easily find like a 2020 under 100. Like
So you're getting
85.
what is it?
Urus.
Efficient Urus.
Yeah. I'm getting the R8 version of the Urus.
So what are you taking, Benji?
I'm taking either an AMG GT or M8,
Wait, hold on. This car is
AMG
actually
GT.
semi.
which is what I did. I got an M850.
If I can
and
run
I'm
my
about to
G,
shit out of it.
what could I get on this car? How much would
I
this
would
payment
take
be?
an Audi R8 V10, obviously.
Bro, I'm getting this car.
You're, literally.
Bro, this if I trade in my G for this, my payment would be literally like $400 a month. Or I could just cop the rest out.
You can do it.
Low key, dude, this is a joke.
Let's go look at it.
Get this out. Get
Does
this.
that have Alcantara interior?
Get this out. I don't know. It's kind of exciting. Hold on.
If that has an Alcantara interior, we're literally.
Why is this so
we're
exciting?
driving over there tomorrow.
Wait, what's the,
Alcantara.
No, that's just. Oh, that's just the panels.
who's the dealer?
The door cards.
The dealer is. If I tell you and it's close, we're going.
Who's the dealer?
It's Audi West Covina.
Audi West Covina. If you're listening, hook us up.
Stomping ground.
Get us a new camera car, please.
Yeah, for real.
An RSQ8 would be great. It's the 2021 that you
If you're-
listed.
One more time. In between $50,000 and $100,000, what would you take?
I am picking the new gen. For example, I'll give the year the 2022 Audi RSQ8.
Right under 100K, AMG GT.
AMG GT.
That's it.
That's it.
That's your answer.
That's my answer.
Not a GTS. Not a GTC.
Oh, well, you want to go that specific?
Yeah, big guy. We got to go dive into it. We're
GTC.
gonna talk about it.
AMG GTC.
Respect.
All in.
I would have picked the GTR, but it's fine.
I am
That's not
obviously
under 100K.
taking.
Not a good one.
I'm obviously taking the Audi R8 V10. Come on, simple.
When are you copying yours?
When someone buys the 4C, someone buys the 4C,
We're on to the
I'm
next
copping
one.
an R8. GTR, we said that too. Okay, so
yeah,
up
big
to
one. I'm picking a GTR.
100 to
AMG
150.
GTR.
You're taking GTR?
AMG GT.
Oh,
AMG
AMG
GTR.
GTR.
Well, before we run on the next thing, I feel like again we're picking very simply, but like if you want to talk about like this price range is so special because if you know what you're doing, you could build a car for this price range, like get it for like 80 and build it to almost 100 that will smoke
Anything.
the next 3 to 4 price ranges.
Correct, but it's like then you're not getting the prestige of the car. You're not getting the actual luxury of the car. You're sacrificing
You don't get
a
the
lot.
presence, you don't get the networking, and you don't get like you said.
So it's like
those
why
are
spend all that
the-
money when you can just go get a car
Some
without the
people don't
headache?
give a crap about
Okay,
that stuff, dude.
this one's gonna get hard too. Just so you know,
What is?
100
No,
to
it's not.
150.
That's
I'm not
not
ready
hard.
for that yet. I'm still on my rant about
I'm
the
ready.
modification of these cars.
We just picked our favorites.
When did the love for the game die, man? This is insane.
What modifications?
What are you gonna
I
modify?
would get a GTR and I would modify the hell out of it to 100 grand.
But you just picked an RS Q8.
Yeah, because that's my like normal pick. But I'm saying if we wanted to go crazy,
Okay, we're talking about
I
if
could
you have
build a
0 cars
GTR
right now.
that'll smoke anything in the 200 range.
Okay, if you have 0 cars right now and all you have is between $50,000 and $100,000, are you going home with the RS
That's
Q8 or are you
different.
going
I
home?
gotta get this. 'Cause I'm coming off the G and the Rari.
Okay, I'm
I
talking
have
about
to.
you have 0
If you blanked my
cars.
mind out, you went zzz, and you blanked my mind out, gave me the same budget,
Men in Black style.
Men in Black style,
Look
I would
here.
probably pick this GTR.
They are Noel, Daddy Noel has one. That's sick. But
Exactly.
I would rather have an AMG GTR.
He's got a photo stroke engine. I just love his freaking
you know?
voice, man. I could fall asleep to Noel's voice.
I didn't get to meet
honestly.
him. Sad.
Shout out Noel.
No,
I
I
would
want
fall
to meet
asleep to
you.
his voice.
Um,
Let's go to the next damn
100
price
to
range,
150.
Gavin.
That's easy. Gavin, this is easy.
Man,
is
there's
easy,
no love.
he
There's no
says.
love for the game anymore.
What's
man.
easy?
We used to argue.
Dude,
on this
second gen
show,
R8.
and we used to talk about modifications.
Second gen R8.
Bro, second gen R8. That's
Now
the
we
best
just
car.
fucking-
Do you know you can get an AMG GTR?
I don't give a shit. I'm getting a V10.
You get an AMG GTR at what?
137.
I
Actually
don't
not
care.
bad. Green and with the wing and all.
This one's gray.
Yeah, you can get the.
It's
you
not
can get
green
hell
with the
green.
wing. I don't want.
You can get the hell
You
green.
can get a 570S. You can
Yeah,
get a
you can.
991 GT3.
Yes, you can.
You can get
Bro, an Audi R8.
you can get a 991 Turbo
V10.
S, 991 Turbo S. You can get a crazier GTR.
You're talking about the pre-gen 991,
718
right?
GT4, Rolls-Royce Wraith. M4 CSL. There's a lot of picks.
I'm worried what you're
No,
gonna
no,
say. Don't
this-
say something
This is
stupid.
a dangerous range too, but I still think the last range is more difficult. This answer for me is actually
McLaren GT.
surprisingly.
Don't say it.
You guys aren't gonna know what
If you say an Arturo, I'm gonna smack you.
you guys are gonna know. I guarantee. I'm gonna call it a left field with this.
There's
one.
no Arturas in this price. Come on.
Arturo's on this price.
You're gonna get a Z06 under 150.
Can you find a Z06 under 150 right now?
I was
think
actually
so.
really. I think you can. Yeah.
You think so?
As long as
Yeah.
it doesn't have markup, you can do it.
As long, but don't they all have markup?
Well, that's the thing. So a lot of these dealerships are like advertising the actual MSRP of the car, and then when you call, they're like, "Oh yeah, MSRP with 25 markup,"
Which is illegal in California, right?
well.
Did
yes
you get a
and no.
lawyer?
Right here,
actually
this
get
is
the
a
advertisement?
Could
2024 for 141,000.
Is there photos of
supposedly.
the car?
It's a lie.
That's why it's the MSRP price.
M4 CSL.
I'm a master
Again,
at this
said it
market. Trust
already,
me.
but-
I don't know much about the Z06s. I don't know.
Your boy has one.
A
Look at this.
Wraith, a Wraith is pretty wild.
Look at this Audi.
Yeah, I think it's beautiful.
I think it's clean as hell.
100%.
Here you go.
I'd still take that white
3LZ,
competition that I-
148,000.
the-
That's at Allen One. No, Antelope Valley.
It's where I'm from. For
Hey,
148,000.
in the middle
I'd
of
still
nowhere?
take that. I'd
Yes.
still take that white competition with the special interior,
The
Gen
comp
1
interior?
over
Wait,
any
of
of
what?
these Gen 2.
I respect
Competition
that. Though.
what?
Audi R8 competition.
Gavin probably
What year is
found
that?
the most exquisite Audi R8
Can I
Gen
see it?
1 I've ever seen. In my
Oh,
life.
Gen 1.
It got sold, so the listing's gone.
Yeah, it's gone.
It was gorgeous though. It was like this, like what is
For
that?
how
Like,
much?
like that flat white,
117.
flat white.
I think it was just white.
It wasn't.
Yeah, but it was white, and the competition has like the wing and the front canards, and then the interior was the diamond stitch, red and black.
Very rare.
Price with an object, like I think it
Carbon
aimed.
fiber in the engine bay.
They
Did
only
you guys
made
see any-
60 competitions.
How many in the U.S., Gavin?
I don't know.
Oh, I thought you knew that.
Did you see the
I
new
did- I
Abrith?
did- I did
the
at one
new
point.
Did you see
I
the
lobbed
new
you and you did not catch that lob.
R8 Abrith. It's like it's the new like street legal race car, which is sick.
Yeah, ABT.
ABT. How much is it? $400,000 probably.
Aston Martin Vanquish. I don't know who's.
Nah.
Also, this is completely
DD,
off topic,
11.
but my brain is not going to let me forget. If I forget it, it's not going to happen. But I wanted to talk about it today. Lamborghini trademarked Huracan
STJ.
STJ.
Yeah.
Pagani has
What
an
the
Evo
heck do you
coming
think
out
that's?
too.
What the heck do you think that's going to be?
Shout out my bro TJ. STJ.
STJ, literally.
I don't know. It might be like it might be a track only.
That's what I'm trying to think. It's gonna be like an off road or a track only type thing. Like it sounds like they're gonna blend two cars and make it like some type of like super.
I think it's gonna be like the
Wildness.
STO, but it's gonna be a crazier version, like the SC, whatever, Aventador.
I can respect that.
Acura NSX. I just want to say the Acura. I've got issues with the Acura NSX. In
We've
a way,
been have beef like going back
but
to
I
college.
just drove by one the other day, and it's a sick looking car.
They catch eyes. They're just slow, and their interiors suck.
They're dog shit.
They're like everything.
They do 2.9.
They're kind of like what you complain about in a McLaren, but for under
They do
150K.
2.9?
Yeah,
Do they really?
yeah.
I did not believe that.
209, like 209 miles
There's
per hour.
no way.
0.9.
Oh, 2.906. I believe that.
I don't believe that.
What are they? They're flat sixes or what are
Dog
they?
shit.
It's RT.
Yeah.
It's a V6
Hybrid system?
turbo V6.
Just their interiors are ass, bro. Have you seen one?
They're a dog shit. Bro, that's the whole.
Riverside,
That's the whole
California.
thing. The outside is a supercar. You get inside, you're literally driving a Honda.
Yes.
People don't realize.
Elkhart Blue with the Z07 package, 149.
What dealership?
Riverside, California.
Is it really?
271 days at Car Gurus. Ha. Yeah. Everyone
like-
keeps calling and they go, well, yeah, it's
Yeah,
actually 210.
I'm telling you, that's what happened.
What about a
What-
GTD?
Between.
No GTD.
So from 100 to 150, what would you take?
Somebody else go first because I'm really stuck between two of them right now, and I can't pick.
I already know you know. What?
No, I don't know. I actually really don't know your answer.
Oh, you would take a Gen 2 R8.
I would. What would you take?
If I could go back and get that Gen 1 competition that I saw.
He didn't even get to say his answer.
That's
He
what I
literally
would-
said his answer for him.
It's easy.
Yeah, he said his answer way early. What do you mean?
I said it earlier.
Yeah, he said
So
his
you
answer.
said you're gonna get a Gen 1 competition R8.
Yeah.
You?
I don't know. I had an initial one going in, and it low key changed after kind of doing my like. This
See, everything
Here's
all
the
your
thing,
research
I'd
today
get
was for
that-
shit.
I'd get
Yeah, I
that
wasted 3 hours
competition.
of my
I'd get
damn
that
day.
R8 competition, and I'd VF supercharge it, and that thing would be sick.
But why not a Gen 2?
Because I can get Gen 1 and because I like how the Gen 1 looks better
Oh, I see.
anyway.
What do you
And
like more
then,
about the Gen 1?
At that point, I could afford to supercharge it.
But why do you like a Gen 1? Like, I'm genuinely
I
curious.
like the design. Exterior. The interior on the Gen 2s is way better. But I think the Gen 1 is pretty
They're all right.
Kevin doesn't like sporty design and cuts
Really?
and taste.
I like the sharp lines, but that's me.
That's actually, I think that's a really good thing. What would you pick? A Gen 1 Audi R8 or a Gen 2 Audi R8? And why?
Gen 2 R8, $150,000 Huracan.
Okay, that's okay. No, that's very dry. It's not a Huracan for okay. It's detuned.
Gen 1, $100,000 Gallardo.
Is it?
That's closer than this.
No,
than
is it
that one
actually?
was.
Or
Yeah.
no, am I just stupid?
No, you're stupid. But it's the concept is there, but it's not a Huracan for that price because you're detuned up the ass. So calm down.
Then just tune it.
Yeah, exactly. But
Tune
then
it.
again, it's not that simple.
Tune it.
You think
Tune?
tuning it is just
Tune
gonna kick?
in the computer?
We used to touch things with our hands and all
Tune
this
was a
stuff like
tune
that.
up.
Fuck that, dude. Honestly,
People love Gramps.
look at. This is not my choice, but look at this. Look at this McLaren GT or
That was
570 GT.
Was that
That's
not
breaking down on you
Hey,
the next day.
Hold on,
Was that not a great episode though?
Gramps episode.
Yes.
I had a good time.
Gramps has over 100K on
Gramps is
on,
doing.
Instagram
Gramps is
right
doing wonder. People don't realize this. Gramps is an OG. Like
What's
Gramps
funny is
really
like the
about
comments
that
where
action.
people, I had comments that were people were like,
He's a real life Vin Diesel.
I understand Joe why Joe is the way he is now.
Really?
Yeah.
Your Gramps
That's
is the
awesome.
real life Vin Diesel.
Shout out.
Like, actually.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
No, he's
he's
not.
Cuban.
I'm for sure gonna clip up you guys doing the engine noise thing.
Please do, because I think that's going to do numbers.
Anyway,
I don't know, I'm going to sound stupid as hell, but it's fine.
Gen 1 or Gen 2?
For me,
Yeah.
the only reason I'm picking Gen 2 is because of the tech.
Yeah.
I'm really big on tech. I'm not gonna lie to you. I've gotten to the point where like I'm so like if people want to call me, you call me bougie, it's fine. Like I need like
You know
like,
what
I'm
I will give
complaining
the
about-
G1
like,
though?
Part of the Ferrari and me complaining about it is like I'm over not having a backup camera. I'm over not having
Right. But you're talking about a 2010 Ferrari. The R8 that I'm talking about that I would be getting at that price has a backup camera with dynamic lines. It's got Bluetooth. It's got a Bose.
It's just
speaker
like if I'm
system.
spending
The
$150,000,
new
I don't
interior
want a
is
headache.
So much better.
It looks so much better.
It is so much better.
But I'd argue, I mean, not necessarily argue, but that red interior, here's all you need. You know how Will was able to switch the steering wheel? He got the Gen 2 steering wheel and converted it to his car. If you had that interior from that competition with the black and the red, and then was able to get the Gen 2 steering wheel in there, color matched, that interior would be just as good, I think.
Just the sharp body lines, the
Gavin
new
needs this so
headlights.
bad. He needs his Audi R8 so bad, dude.
You do.
I just wish, man, that one day, I don't know. We'll see. if I can ever get that car.
What's the
If
0
you
to
guys
60?
would like to donate to Gavin's Audi R8 fund, we'll throw up like a Venmo link here, and anybody wants to send anything, we were more than
Wait,
happy.
I'm just curious.
My
What's
If
wife
you'd
the
like
would
to donate to
greatly
my new car
appreciate-
fund as well, we'll throw a second Venmo up somewhere right here, and you could donate to my.
But
second
I need
Venmo.
mine more.
That's true. But
Anyway,
at the same time, don't be afraid of his. Benji just bought his.
I
map,
need
so
new
he's
mods
fine.
on my car, so if you want to donate to me,
the only reason I would pick, not the only reason, but I like the exterior design of the Gen 1 like more. I think it's more timeless. I think it's just like a really iconic look because of all the movies it was in and stuff like that. I just think
what movies was it in?
Iron Man.
Yeah. This is
And
before your
17
time, big
again?
guy. It's before your time again. Well, how old were you? 9 when that movie? when we watched
Probably.
that movie?
Probably.
Iron Man.
All I remember is the
Tony
donut
Stark-
scene.
Tony Stark put that car on the map.
He
Would
did.
you rather have a LaFerrari or the Iron Man suit?
We're not getting into this question. Right now.
The LaFerrari. But
You
anyway,
picked the LaFerrari?
it's a joke.
Oh, I picked the Iron Man suit.
Yeah, it can literally fly.
Bro, literally, bro.
One burger away from not wearing it the next day. That's literally what I'd be.
Okay.
But
All right. What would you pick? What's our final answers for this
All right.
bracketing? That's your thing.
What you haven't?
Am I the one that hasn't picked yet?
Yeah.
I would get my Gen 1 R8 and then I would VF supercharge it.
All right. I'm not gonna lie to you. I had an answer and then I got a different answer, but I'm gonna stay both answers because I want to stay both answers. My original answer was gonna be the Turbo S, the 99 whatever the fuck number
One.
cultist thing this is. Gen 1 992 Turbo S. Partly because shout out my boy Costume, he says that car's sick, and now at this point I kind of believe him. I would get that one solely because of the price range and the fact that I have a
They're
06.
crazy.
But my new answer after really studying the market is Aston Martin DBX 707.
Oh, they're so
Right, okay.
ass.
That car, I'm very
Under
interested to see.
150?
Yep.
A DBX 707?
Yep.
Why do you keep picking SUVs? This is a bad trend.
Bro, because we mean okay, it's not a bad trend. I'm a big dude, so I sometimes SUVs. When I think about what I want, I'm like, I want to be comfy, bro.
You're literally talking about getting rid of your wagon and driving a 720S and a Z06 as a daily
no,
driver.
I said getting an Audi RSQ.
You have to imagine this is Supercar Connection. So it would be if this was your budget and you didn't have the Z06 or the 458.
This is your only
Do I
car.
have my G wagon?
No, you have nothing. This is your only car.
I have I got one car.
This is your one
Then I
car.
just keep my answer because then I get best of both worlds.
Yeah, I figured if that was what you were gonna corner him into. That's
Yeah,
what
you
I'd take.
corner me into that's what I'm taking.
I was
That's
gonna leave.
I
stupid.
got what I got because I got both.
I was gonna.
But
leave
if I
him
only
with
have one,
I was
I'm
gonna
taking
leave
the
him with
best
G-Wagon
blend.
So you
Stupid.
get a different answer.
It's
Yeah,
garbage. No.
Bro, there's no way this
This is
Huracan
these
not
are
salvaged.
above 6 foot questions and conversations.
Clean
So
title?
When the two of you want to join that club, then we can talk. How about
Okay.
that?
Why is there a 610 for 189 and it's allegedly a clean title?
Let me see. Scroll up. Well, it's got one accident. Scroll up. It's got the accident. That's what it is.
How bad of an accident do you think it was?
Well, that's the thing. Any accident can be bad. It's just depending on if they repaired it right. Because the chances are whoever repaired that didn't replace what they had replaced. They repaired whatever they replaced. Don't be people. I think too many people like straight away. They're like, "Oh, an accident, it's fine." Like, no. Some of these shops be doing some.
It just hurts because like
questionable
you know,
shit, man.
I have an accident and it's like well, I also have a picture of the damage,
Right.
so that helps.
Exactly. And your car was repaired to the 100% best of its ability.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And every
All
time I
Alfa
show
Romeo original parts, exactly.
And everyone that I've talked to so far, when I show it to them, they're like, "Oh, that's nothing."
Exactly.
Literally.
And
nothing.
gloss black valance. How many Alpha 4Cs have a gloss black rear valance?
Like 4.
There you go.
What about GT500? I don't like them, but would you get a GT500? Or would you even
I
consider
mean,
that?
it's a good car. What
Okay,
I
so
get,
we're gonna pretend like this Huracan is not there because otherwise
It's not, it's a
these
fluke,
Huracans.
yeah. These-
Oh wait, I'm already looking at the next band. That's why.
bruv,
You picked yours. He picked his. I picked mine.
you're moving too fast on
Next.
me, guy. I'm still dialing.
We're
I'm,
on to
I'm
one-
still having the still flirting with conversations.
We're
here.
on to 150 to 200.
I like the.
What'd you
flirt-
guys
I like
pick?
the flirt
I'm
with
actually
the cars.
worried what you guys picked. Wait, I didn't have that
I
bracket.
picked Gen 1.
Whoa, I wasn't set that bracket. I was sent 200 to 300. We went from 150 to 200 to 300.
I also threw you brackets. I just threw you brackets.
Oh, you're a
I
piece of
just- I
shit.
just threw you brackets.
I said every 50K. So
So what is it now? It's
150
150.
to 200.
Damn.
You're still in the same bracket. You're fine, Benji.
Damn.
This is actually a really fun bracket. I'm not
It'd
gonna
still
lie.
be a Gen 2 R8, and I'm just gonna soup the shit out of it.
You could do that. That actually wouldn't be a bad thing.
Not at all. Let's see. Now I have to do
Because
some
actually,
math.
so when you get past 150, now you're talking about like the like newest gen, like the refresh Gen 2 R8. You're talking about the newest of the new.
That's a fucking nice car.
I still don't like how it looks as much as the old one, surprisingly enough. But
For
I would
200K,
I would take the newest new.
I can get a
over that.
pre-gen 911 GT3 RS, or
How about
I can get a
GT?
Huracan.
How about a GTC4 Lusso? How about a 458 Italia?
It's not a bad choice. That's not a bad choice. I'm honestly, because of the fact that I won't pick it because I have it, but like that was gonna be my pick. I'll realize.
This black one is sick.
A McLaren GT. Kind of down for
McLaren
it.
GTs were in the
What do you
last
think about
price range. It's clean.
I'm getting a
How much is
Huracan.
that for listed for?
Do you want to know?
Yeah.
179.
179, 180. What's the mileage?
It says 13,000 below market. Mileage is 16K, 17K.
What year is it?
It's 2010.
Convertible?
No, coupe. Really?
It's a good deal or great deal?
2000. It says good deal. 13K under market.
You can get an MC20. I mean, Tate drives an MC20 and
You
loves
can not
it.
get an MC20 for this price.
Well, I don't know if this is real, but
Stop
you can.
showing me Facebook Marketplace for the last time.
if
Get
I pull up
off
an
the damn
MC20,
site.
if I pull up a fucking MC20 right now under 200K, like,
Bro, that exact listing is what I'm talking about. Why the fuck is an MC20 at that price on Facebook Marketplace? That car's
there,
probably
you
stolen.
can. Iluso selling one for 204.
That's not under 200.
You don't think they'd give us a $5,000 discount?
You don't get the price in negotiations.
He's
That's not how
not
this
totally
works.
Wrong, but you might be able to find an MC20 under 200.
You can find one under 200.
Because the Maserati is a
There's
piece of
another
shit.
one for
That's why.
209.
Appreciate like
Exactly. I guarantee you by the time the episode comes out, there will be one under 200.
Oh, 100%.
Exactly. So that means we could get one for under
No, because
200.
we couldn't go right now and get one.
Yes,
you're
we
gonna be able to find a
could.
new Gran Turismo that's already
There.
depreciated and hadn't even been sold.
196,000. I don't even have to negotiate
You
it.
said hadn't even sold.
Hadn't even sold.
It's still got 0 miles.
Depreciated. Yeah, depreciated.
196,000. No negotiations needed.
Yeah,
for an
he's got
MC20.
it.
Would you pick that car,
MC20.
Benjamin?
No, I'd pick a Huracan.
There it is.
LP610.
What
You
year?
can find one.
I would say I don't think they're that cheap, big guy.
610s. You can find a 580.
You can find a 580 for sure. But 610s,
You could maybe get a 610 with like
70,000
40,000 miles.
2015.
40,000
You're
miles.
really picking that?
Yes.
Bro, you're so crazy.
What would you
bro.
pick for 200?
To be honest with you, this is a fun range.
This
I'd
isn't.
I'd get a really new R8 and VF supercharge it. Surprise.
Okay, you are in a creative box, my friend. You need to get out of that box. Okay.
Yeah, bro. I'm getting a
Enter into
2015.
new worlds.
Dude,
At least,
I'm just being honest with
at
you.
Bro,
least China over here is. At
You
least
can
dabbing
get a
into
lot of
things.
610s for under 200K. There, I just saw 5 of them.
Hey, my boy Kurt at Exotic Car Factory and Sean have a 2015 Huracan 610 listed for 195. It's got 40,000 miles on it, or
Who
36,000 miles
cares?
on it.
Fucking.
But if it's listed by Exotic Car Factory, it's probably dialed in. So there's no worry.
There's that crash one he just showed us, the silver one.
They actually look you fire. It's a 15 though, dude. You're getting a fucking first production year Huracan.
And
First
Bro.
production year Huracan.
it's a Huracan, bro.
It's just as reliable as an R8.
Bro, it's
right?
the perfect Forex car.
Definitely not.
Bro, that's the Forex verification mark. Like, as soon as you get a 610, you can start selling courses.
on the Forex.
37K. Clean title, no accidents.
This ain't no vending machines.
You know the SVJ is like the new Forex car, like from what Huracans used to be.
It's not a Forest car. It's like the new ultimate car.
Think about every person who that we know that owns an SVJ has a.
Of course.
We're gonna get banned. We're gonna lose all our.
You also have the most aggressively lined up haircut beard. You have like that perfect like little like friggin'
You're an asshole online.
do it. Honestly, dude, this price range really screws with me, dude.
Why? What would you
So
pick?
there's also like really nice 570Ss. You can get a 991.2 GT3.
I would get a 600 LT. I think
you
can
can get a
you? Under
992 GTS.
Can you get a new GT3 under 200?
Not a 992.
Not a new
you
one.
get
No,
a
no, 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 no,
991.2.
yeah, which are honestly really clean cars.
You can
Here's a
still get a
2016
pre-gen.
GT3 RS.
That's nice. See, those
for
are timeless.
196.
Can you get a GT2 RS for this price?
No,
No.
no.
No, those are like 300-400, right?
You don't have to make that face, Gavin.
I could be wrong,
they're
but
like 350.
I'm like a second class citizen right now.
You asked a ridiculous question.
I didn't know. I don't know. Yeah, 600 LT will 100% be my answer. 600 LT.
600 LT.
You found a 600 LT under? Wow, you did.
This is not even the best one.
If your budget is 200K and you can.
Damn.
Whoa. Yeah, I might. That's what I would take as well. I would take that.
Wait,
over
what can I
an-
see?
I'd take that over. An
Can I
R8.
see?
Yeah. These top two are both under.
A 600 LT. Someone out there is taking a 992 911 GTS over that.
Which is absolutely bonkers to me.
It
A
happens.
lot of people pick this over that.
The thing is, well, this is the part I will say, and I feel like on this podcast we do talk about a lot of discussions and we do crap on Porsche to a certain degree. But one thing I will say, in comparative to other people, all of us are like not maintenance heavy, but like we're all confident something goes wrong with the car.
We can figure it
We'll
out.
figure it out.
Yeah.
A lot of people out there
Cannot
really
figure it out.
scared.
are really scared of that type of stuff. They don't know anything about the car world.
They don't have a Joe.
They don't.
They have $196,000 to buy the car. They don't have $20,000 to fix
Or a
it.
will.
Exactly. So like,
Like my transmission goes out in an R8. For most people, that's like 12 grand. For me, it would be 2.
yeah, Will would make it happen.
Yeah, we
Exactly.
figure it out.
That's the whole thing.
And
So
plus,
like
a
when
pre-gen.
people pick those Porsches over cars like this,
Less
I'll
headache.
give them a little more credit because of the reliability factor. But if you didn't have to worry about that, yes,
It's like buying a Z06 over a 458. About the same price, but more reliable, more car.
It's very true.
you
Or
wanna
you,
move
or
to the
you could
next
just
van?
you could just get both.
The pre-gen 911 GT3 RS
Yeah.
sounds better than the 610 any day.
Whoa.
Wait, what?
Yes.
Wait, better than the Huracan.
No. Then the 600. What did you put?
600 LT.
It sounds way better.
What sounds way better?
A 911 GT3 RS.
A 911 GT3 RS sounds better than the 600
A
LT.
911 GT3 RS sounds better than a 600 LT by
that
far.
spits flames stock from the factory. You think that car
Yes.
sounds better than this?
Let's put the two noises together. Put them
That's
in.
wild.
Here we go with the delusion. We started already, dude.
Can I clip that?
Clip it, please. We'll see
if I'm able to pull that
you,
off.
you really think a GT3 RS sounds
Yes.
better than a 600
Oh
LT?
my gosh, bro! They sound 1,000 times better. Have you ever heard one through the city?
I don't need to. I don't want to.
When that exhaust.
When
is
have you
pointed
ever
up,
heard
bro,
a 600
that's like
Upward,
bouncing
bro. You
off
can
the-
literally
the
roll your
buildings.
window down and literally put the exhaust smack down next to your ear.
No.
No,
No,
Bro, are you
no.
kidding me? You're ridiculous.
911
dog.
GT3 RS is gonna
ridiculous.
smoke 600 LT.
Smoke, he said.
No, it ain't smoking. Shit,
It's
it's smoking.
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 You're smoking.
You're smoking.
Are we on to the next band? Or are we
Yes.
still talking about under?
No, let's do the band. Let's do the next band.
So, one or 200 to 250.
All right. So I just go off the rip with this one and just get in because now we're in my price range.
Now we're
Now
ready.
I know what I'm
What
talking
can we
about.
get? 600 LT.
We are going to get a
488.
2020 or newer McLaren 720S Performance with a carbon fiber roof.
Getting a
That's
Lamborghini
exactly what we're gonna
Performante.
get. Huh?
Getting a Performante.
How
You
about
cannot find a Performante for that price.
Facebook Marketplace.
how about a
I'm
30?
joking. I'm totally joking.
Throw that phone.
I'm
in your
joking.
face. Listen,
4,000 miles. 488.
those aren't bad cars at that price, honestly.
30K.
But nothing touches my answer.
6,000
Bro,
miles,
48.
There's nothing touches my answer.
How much is a
48
48 Pista cost?
Pista?
Where's a Pista start?
How about $500,000 Pista?
Bro, if you're gonna say something like that, just leave.
Clip this. We're gonna
No, bro,
We're
a
gonna make a
Performante.
bloopers reel off
Bro,
of this one.
a
Make blooper
Performante.
thing.
You can find a Performante at iLuso for $299,000.
200.
We're 2 to 250, big guy.
Oh shit.
200 to 250.
Tell you, we're making a bloopers reel off
It was
this
the
kid.
program.
I know, for real.
Anyway,
We said 50,000 increments, did we not?
720, bro. I don't know.
Are you having fun?
No, I'm looking at this one.
Gonna be tough. Gonna be tough to not go with the 720.
That's what I'm saying, exactly.
I think a 720 is the only for 250.
Guys, remember how we were in yours and you were like, this is the obvious choice?
Yeah.
We're here and we're mine. And this is the obvious.
Wait,
there
how
is
long
no
are we
other-
going-
There is no other correct option.
This
I
is
promise
the
you.
obvious
Wait, how
This
much
the
is a
obvious
48?
choice.
How much? What's the cheapest 48?
You can find them under 250.
Of course, we
You
would
can.
pick the most.
I would
obvious
still
choice.
rather have a 720s over a 48.
I'm telling you,
yeah.
it's
Yeah.
impossible.
I think that's the only thing that we can all.
It's
agree on.
impossible.
992 GT3. Someone out there's taking it.
No.
Yeah, that's true. A
I
lot of
can't
people
agree
are
with that.
taking
A lot of people are.
To be
taking
honest
it.
with you, my second pick, let's say the 720 doesn't exist.
Would you take a 720S Performance or a 992 GT3?
Performance
To a
720s.
performance, like would shit on it.
Easy pick, right?
Bro.
Who's taking the GT3? You taking
I
the
love
GT3?
Porsches.
Them?
Yeah,
They're-
them.
A majority of them is going to pick the GT3.
Please tell me if you are picking the GT3 over
If you-
720.
so that I
If you're
can yell
picking a
at you in the
GT3 over a
comment
720s performance,
and when you
lacking
do, you're
a brain
probably
cell.
going to tell us that we're not real car guys for rather having a
720
720.
is the GT3, bro. This is ridiculous, dude.
If you were a real car guy and knew how to drive.
But you know the problem is, you know why
Let's go
most
to
of
the
them
track,
pick it?
bro. Let's go to the track.
I would still shoot him on the track.
They can't afford a GT3, but they can't afford the maintenance on a 720s performance. So it's like, why buy the car at all if you can't afford the
So
maintenance?
here's the thing. Now let me explain the beauty behind my answer. Okay, performance eliminates the glass roof on top. The glass roof is known for cracking. Okay, so there you go. There's one good thing. Okay, 2020 newer in performance when they did all their upgrades, so you don't have to worry about the intercoolers or the injectors as much. Okay, secondly, those cars right now you get them for like 12, 13,000 miles. You get the second life of the car. It's been driven. It's
Going to
gone
that
through all
second life thing
it's
again.
bro. This is a real thing. It's gone through all its problems. It's got fixed all the electronic issues that those cars have. And plus, if you know how to work the McLaren, you get in it, you click the electronics on, let it warm up a little bit, then you turn the car on. If you do all that stuff,
All
that
that
car
stuff.
will last.
Do you think
You have
McLaren's gained
you
a
have
bad?
weapon at that. You understand?
weapon.
720. You know how fast that damn
Yeah,
thing
dude,
is.
I'm with you. I picked the same thing.
Do you think they gained a bad reputation because all these people with like
He's so mad.
young money bought a
You want me to lay
720s?
you up?
I don't know something.
Uh-huh.
What were you saying?
Like, do you think the McLaren's got a bad name because everyone with like all this money just went, I'm just gonna buy a McLaren, but they didn't know shit about cars, and then it would just like treat them like shit. They would break and then be like, hey, my fucking car's not
No, I
working
think they
for
just break.
6 months.
I think it's a combination of So I think I give it like a little bit of that, like a sprinkle of that. It's a lot of that, but now it's partly on McLaren for not doing a good enough job to inform their customers how to operate the vehicles. Like, for example, perfect example, Chevrolet for Corvettes, they have a school in Nevada where when you buy the car and you buy it from the dealer, you have the option. I don't know how much it costs, but they'll send you out there and literally you sit with an engineer and they show you everything on the car.
Like the Porsche experience.
Like exactly like the Porsche experience. So I think McLaren did not do a
BMW
good
does it
enough
too,
job
right?
talking to their customers and showing them how to maintain and
Yeah.
operate the cars. Especially now, granted, obviously I don't think they
Would
thought
you
the
do
cars
that?
were going to be as crazy as they are.
Would you do the McLaren experience? Like if you bought a McLaren?
Absolutely.
Oh,
Are you
you
kidding
would?
me? I would do the Porsche experience, and I hate those cars. So I would still do it though. Give me a GT3 and a track,
We'll see a
I'm having
Porsche experience
fun.
in OC.
and then I'm going to get out of it and be like, I don't know why everyone likes this so damn much.
You're
I
gonna like
think
it.
everyone's honestly. We need to do that. The
What?
Supercar
We need to
Connection
show,
team
like, a montage of you
needs to go to
talking
Porsche
shit.
experience and drive it and film it, so that we can show all these people that we drove the car on the track what they yell at us for, and it still sucks.
Can we show like a
trip.
montage?
Yep.
Let's
Literally.
do a montage, like 5-10 seconds of you just talking shit about Porsche, and the next clip just you in the Porsche going
I'm saying you sponsor our trip.
Oh, I'm sponsoring the trip.
wallet.
At Porsche Experience sponsors the trip.
Yeah,
okay?
Ed Porsche Experience
Wallet.
sponsorship. If they don't, you sponsor.
I'll probably unsponsor.
Wallet monkey.
Okay. Camera Gimp.
Okay, so we've got just to also give some of the other options that were there, even though the 720 was probably the obvious pick. You can find some older Huracan 610s. You can find a Ferrari Roma, which would be a bad pick.
Terrible.
You
That's
can
fucking
find
garbage.
much newer MC20s with less miles, which is also a bad pick. You can find 992 Turbo S's, which a lot of
GT3.
people would pick.
Ursus.
A GT4 RS. You can get a Urus.
I would get a Urus and like.
You can get a 488, a GTC4 Lusso.
I would get a Urus.
You get a Urus?
If
Over a
720
720?
was like if I couldn't pick that, I had to do something else. I would get an Urus.
No one made you.
Actually, you know what? I changed my answer. I get a G63.
Hell no. Over a Urus and a 720S? What's wrong with you?
Not over a 720S.
get a
Over a Urus?
I literally just said if I
Over
could
a
not,
Urus, you would get a
yes.
G63.
Yep.
You can get a really
Who's
nice
picking a
458.
G63 over a
You
Urus?
just wouldn't understand, man. You just don't get it.
Oh my god, you're retarded.
It's Giga Chad. You wouldn't understand it.
Bro, Urus over a G63 any day.
What would you pick? A G63 or a Lamborghini Urus?
A fucking Lamborghini
Bro,
Urus.
you're tripping,
How is that
dog.
even a
You're tripping,
argument?
dog. You're tripping.
I take a Urus.
Huh?
I take a Urus.
Yeah,
as
because
well.
you guys are little speed demons that don't understand.
No,
the
I don't need the speed.
elegance
They have
that
massage
Mercedes
seats.
has designed these G
Bro,
wagons.
Urus
okay?
has massaging seats.
So does a G wagon.
I
So
don't
does
care.
a G63. Okay.
It's just get a G550 and then get a 720 else on the side.
All right.
Bro, no one's
Run
picking a
it.
G-
Run it.
no one's picking a 63 over a Urus, but okay.
Huh?
No one's picking a G63 over a
You
Urus.
watch how many people pick G63.
Okay.
If you know, you know.
You're a boomer.
What about a 2019 ZR1?
That's actually a really good one.
Disgusting.
That's a really good
I
one.
mean, it's
Disgusting.
a great car, but not at
It's American.
230,
That might be the only car power wise that competes with the 720 at that price.
probably.
Because that thing's 755. And a 720 is supposedly 720 sandbagged, more like 735.
Wow.
What the hell is that?
That is a Stormtrooper R8 right there.
What's the mileage on that thing? No. It's basically, I think it's an R8 that somebody just
Is
like
that an RA
threw up
GT?
on.
No, because that looks like their spoiler and cannons. I could be wrong.
It's not a GT.
It's not a
It has
GT.
like all the parts. But
Of a GT, but it's
this
not a
has
GT. It's
46
sick.
No, 46 miles away. This has 278 miles. Is it supercharged at that price at least? No, it's not.
It might not be. Are we going to the next price point?
Yeah.
Which would be 250 to 300.
Performante.
Let's see here. This one gets really difficult.
No, it doesn't.
I still think you can maybe find one Performante at that price point.
No, there's plenty. There's
There
way
might be a
under
couple.
300.
I still think they're rare at that price point.
Here's a perf with 22,000 miles for 299.
So I'm saying like that's
Is that the one at Iluso?
They're very
Yeah.
rare.
The white one? There's another one at Iluso for 289.
Yeah, it's kind of like, do you want to get a really high usage perf,
Or
would you
really
take,
spec out
a
720
Like an
Yes.
Evo, like a
really
solid
nice Evo?
dialed in Evo.
Yeah.
You can really spec out 720.
You can. I think that's the problem is here's the problem though. When you get a really spec'd out 720, you're more than likely buying a brand newer one, and that car is going to give you electronic. Like that car is going to be a headache.
Yeah, but you get factory warranty.
That's the thing. So it just depends. I agree with you. I think you could probably.
I like the best cars under 300K, and the first thing they give me is a fucking Hellcat. It's
Is it a
disgusting.
Demon at least?
No, it's just a fucking Hellcat. It's a piece of shit.
How much?
And then they showed me a P90D. What is this? Who made this fucking list? They need to get fired. A Continental GT would be sick.
This is low-key a really interesting like bracketing price range.
This is interesting. I don't really like this bracket. I'm not gonna be honest with you.
Huh?
I don't really like this bracket.
It's an interesting bracket.
You can get the new Vantage. It's kind of sick. I just wouldn't get that over a Huracan or a 720.
I'm gonna say it.
Don't fucking say it.
I'm gonna say it, guys, and you guys aren't gonna like it. But I'm
DBS 770 Ultimate.
I'm gonna do it, and I have to do it. If someone's got to be grown here, it's gonna be me.
Hennessy Venom.
I'm getting a 992 Turbo S.
Really? I don't believe it. Still don't believe it. I don't know what's happening.
I'm getting a 992.
It was
People
as
started grabbing
quiet.
their volume knob like. Did that pause?
It was almost as silent
Did Joe have
as a 992
stroke?
Turbo S.
What just happened? Joe's not talking for
The
once.
day the world went silent.
I'm telling you, 992 Turbo S.
No.
There's no better answer at this 250. to
Dude,
200 range.
spec'd out 720S.
I'm telling you, bro.
Why don't you right now buy a Turbo S then over? You can get a Turbo S under
dude,
250. Why don't you get it over
720
Because I
720?
don't under 250. I like the value I get out of 720.
Bro, you can get a
because I
pretty
can snipe a
spec'd
720
out-
for 225.
But the thing is, so what you're getting for like 225 and a 720, you get a 720 Spider at like.
He doesn't like spiders.
I don't like spiders.
You don't?
No, they
Yeah, I
don't
know, I
have. They don't
followed
have the
him last
latch
night.
on the roof that makes the door open that special way. It opens more like the normal door.
Bro, show me a spec'd out Turbo S under 300,000. You'd pick, and I'll find a spec'd out 720 under 300, and you
Again,
tell me.
You can find it and compare the two. There'll be a conversation. But the problems that McLaren's going to give you, and the ownership of it, the Turbo S is way better value. Yeah, look at the doors.
What, because it doesn't have the little like roof piece on
It
it?
opens differently. Like the one that's not a spider. Look at that one. That white one. Look at how that door opens.
The door opens the same. It just doesn't have this roof piece here.
That shit looks 10 times more hard body.
Bro, you can get a 620R real drive.
Huh?
A McLaren 620R. A McLaren 620R
That
is
red one?
crazy.
That red
Yeah.
one? That one is fire.
That's
I was low key.
fire.
I was like,
I would take that over Turbo S. Bro, it's got the hood scoop.
DBS? Aston Martin DBS?
No.
No, dude.
F12?
No.
Gavin's like, hey.
That one, not that one.
Just throw it out. Gavin here's the thing. Gavin doesn't like.
I want the viewers to know the options.
That's fair. That's fair.
And they're
Fair.
terrible.
Why are you getting no one's yelling at you?
They don't have car gurus up in their face.
Gavin
should.
secretly has a really deep love for Aston Martin, but he
It's- I
doesn't
know, it's
play
fine
on
already.
it. But he really does like those cars.
Why do you like those?
Portofino M for $299.
There you
Who's
go.
doing that? Who's doing that?
A what?
A Portofino M.
The Ferrari?
Yeah.
Ugh.
The
Persangwe.
only reason to buy this is if you're trying to like get on the list.
What
to
is
buy
a
one of the
Pro
better
Sangwe?
They're
ones.
so why
Are they
even buy a
any for
Persangwe?
sale?
Persangwe?
Pro Sangwe's up for sale yet?
Bro, no one's
'Cause
buying
they're,
it.
they're on the
No,
streets.
Yeah, they're all.
Ferrari
they're
hates
all
Lamborghini.
ordered.
They're
They're all
shit.
pre-orders.
Yeah, but they're on the streets. No one's taking it back to the dealer and be like, I don't like this.
Nah.
How can anyone like it? I feel like these are garage kept. They're just disgusting looking cars.
What are?
The Ferrari did a terrible job making, even though they don't call it an SUV, everybody knows it's an SUV and it's dog shit.
So gonna fight, dude. That car is ridiculous.
It's ugly.
It's not.
It's well, you'd rather a Persangwe over yours?
Yeah.
I don't clip this, but it just why is
I'm telling you right now that I would.
why? It's just it has nothing on the interior, bro.
Nope.
You're literally getting the size of an SUV, but with all the drawbacks of a supercar.
You're tripping, bro.
Yeah, he's tripping. It's sick.
I was like, you're tripping, bro.
You get a naturally aspirated V12 and an SUV.
Thank you.
And the back seats are like literally like racing buckets. So like it's like
So that's
two
the whole
sets
point. The
of
whole point of
buckets.
SUV is
so it's like
comfortable.
I'm getting in the front, I'm driving, and my friends are getting in the back, and they're not sitting on a Audi bench.
Get an
They're
M5
sitting-
Give it
CS.
to him.
They're
Give it to
sitting
him,
in a
Gavin.
Ferrari
Give it to him,
bucket
Gavin.
Bro, get
in
an
the
Give it to
M5
him, Gavin.
CS.
Bro, what is wrong with you in the mic?
Get an M5 CS, bro. Don't get a Persangwe. It's disgusting.
They're sitting in a Ferrari bucket in the back seat. Those back seat, that's the hardest back seat in the game.
Thank you.
How much is a Persangwe? What do they start
I
at?
don't. That's why I
A
asked.
lot. I think like 450.
I don't know.
I'd
what
rather
they
get a
start at.
Cullinan any day over a Persangwe.
I don't know what they start at, so I'm not going to enter
They're a
that,
lot.
that
400,000.
conversation.
400,000.
But I really think you guys are tripping for not picking a Turbo S at this price point.
No, not for that price point. No,
You're just trying to.
I'd get that for between.
I'm just telling you guys, like, if you really want to be grown-ups about this converation, like
Grown ups, who's
if you're talking
picking a
about the
Turbo
best-
S, bro?
The best car at this price point is a Turbo S.
No,
It is.
no.
300 to 350.
Yes.
Now we're in a fun
Do you
game.
want?
Aventador.
Do
Done.
you want?
Yep.
Say, do you want an
Yep.
Aventador?
I do.
A Technica.
Wait, I'm sorry. Are we doing 50K all the way up to $1 million?
A Urus Perf.
Maybe. I don't know. We're just having fun. Can we just have some fun? Why are you asking so many questions?
Are we going up the 50K bracket all the way up to $1 million?
No, not to $1 million.
Okay. You had me worried there. I was all right.
Like right now, we could do 300 or 400. I think that's a fair range.
300, 400?
Yeah, I think that's a fair
I mean,
range.
that's that now.
And then
We'll go by 100. But I'm telling you, Aventador. I don't care what
yeah, definitely. We're
trim.
just talking about specs.
I don't care about what. Give me Aventador.
Aventador. That might be hard to argue with.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
What is there
I
under
had an epiphany
400K?
the other night when I was with him. Low key, I could get an Aventador.
Low key.
Like on the super low.
What did I tell you with Gramps?
Yeah, I didn't really realize it, but then I looked at the market. I looked at the numbers. Like there's one in Iluso for like 339. If they wanted to
The
get that car,
Z06 is holding you back.
I'm getting 911 Dakar.
As soon as you realize that. Whoa!
Bro.
This
the Iluso one, right?
There's an A12 super fast.
Euro car.
Oh, Eurocar. Shout out Lauren, baby. Shout out Lauren.
Yeah, we're gonna have to look at this one on Saturday. This thing is sick.
Bro, for under 400,000, I'm getting A12 super fast.
I might have to take this STO over a base.
An 812 super fast.
You're gonna make me break your phone.
An
Benji.
812 super fast.
Yeah,
Bro,
bro.
Get
that's
off
a
of
disgusting
Facebook
choice.
Marketplace.
I can find any 812 under 400K.
I'm getting an STO over a base. Like
No.
Aventador.
Bro, auto list. Look at all these.
Let me tell you, I respect that answer very much. I'm just too attached to these damn Aventadors. I have to.
Right, like I feel like I have to have one at one
Every
point.
single 812 is under 400K. You wouldn't get an 812.
But I don't think an Aventador can be my only car.
I'm telling you,
You'd rather an Aventador
cannot
over an
change
812.
my answer until I get in the Aventador and I go through a tunnel and I absolutely.
How many cylinders does a Aventador have?
V12? Yeah, that's current exotic car factory. I've seen that. In
Oh
person.
my god!
The
How would you
16,
pick
no?
that over an
700
812,
LP?
bro?
How would you get this over an A12? Would you rather have like a 24 or 20? This is a 26. Would you take a 2016 Aventador
Or 2020 812
or 2020 A12
super fast? 2020
You're tripping,
2012
dog.
super.
You're tripping.
Better infotainment sounds a million times better. Sounds amazing.
a million times better.
Sounds
That's where you go
so
wrong. It
Yeah,
does not
no.
sound better.
That's a
It does
joke.
not sound better.
Doors go up. V12 screaming better.
Iconic design. Iconic.
Yeah, it's like one of the
Batman.
greatest designs ever.
Batman.
It's
incredible.
time to move on from
Joseph
your childhood
Murphy.
self.
Nope.
Grow up and get
Nope.
an 812 super fast.
Nope.
I've heard the A12 Superfast drives horrible.
Bro, you
Same.
heard that from one dude who owns an STO, an SUJ. He obviously loves Lamborghinis more
that
than
wasn't
anything.
him. He likes the super. He likes
I was.
the
I think
A12.
Kev actually did like the Superfast.
Oh, here's an 18 S,
that one, I'm telling you.
16,000 miles, but it's an S.
Bro, I'm telling you. The Aventador market in this price range is really sporadic.
Who's getting? Oh, I guess this is brand new. You can get a brand new Evo, a Spider, or
A Performante.
16,000 miles.
get a really high-end
Aventador
Performante.
S.
I'm still picking that Aventador S, man. I'm telling you, I have to. One time for the one time in the childhood aspect, like I have to pick that car.
SL65 Black Series.
I have to.
I'm getting the 911
I think-
Dakar off-road 911.
That's what I said.
Off road 911
That's what I said the first car. I was like, I get a 911 Dakar.
from the Dakar. All right, I think we got to move on to the next price point. Let's keep it moving.
Next.
Do you want to jump a little bit on this one?
Yeah, like what are we even doing at this point?
Well, I still think there's
think
a
we skipped
conversation we
200K.
have 500 plus.
Just skip
500
to
plus.
500
plus.
plus.
Million.
500
SVJ.
mil.
Yeah, if you're like
SVJ.
if you're like, you know, your online course is popping
Yep.
and it's time to take that next jump. You're like you're selling the Huracan to get that 500 to a million car.
And you
What
just
are you getting?
you just sold like
What's
100
funny is it's
courses.
Such a realistic
It's such a
scenario
it-
today.
It,
huh?
really is. I'm telling you, it hits home.
How many people have done that? Have come before us and have been faced with that same choice.
I'm telling you, it's absolutely unreal.
SVJ.
Horse is doing 150,000 a month, 200,000 a month. I can afford to get rid of the Huracan and get the next step. SVJ,
Pagani.
SF90.
I'm telling you, this is. I'm telling you, this is a
We're
really
not talking
interesting
4
price
million. Not like 500 to a million.
I'm looking how
So
much
not
Pagani
Pagani.
is.
range. All right.
Can you get a set under $1 million, or do they start like 1.5?
Not under a million.
I don't think you can get one under net.
They probably start at 1.5, huh?
See, the problem is, I think
488 Pista, 765 LT, Aventador SVJ.
I think I'm gonna have to go with an SVJ. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Guys, that's my thing. I really think that's like the obvious choice from everybody, but I just don't think that.
Is this SVJ?
You get a 2015 Nissan Frontier SV King Cab for $950,000.
Is that from Dubai?
That is from Riverside, California, my friend. High Groves Auto has a 2015 Nissan Frontier SV King Cab listed for a $950,000.
That's what I get.
Can I inquire about this? Can I call this live?
Is that like the
No,
famous
it's
truck
not.
that's famous in Dubai?
Because I can't believe. Are you guys not tripping over the fact that somebody made a huge grammatical error on this and listed it for $950,000?
I've just seen that so many times.
Have
that-
you?
Yeah.
I haven't. This is the first time I've seen somebody make
Well,
this big of a mistake.
I've gone and I've searched. I've filtered from the most expensive down so many times, and you always see random cars like this.
I have not seen that. I'm sorry. I
So it's not
apologize.
really. It's
I'm
not
also.
tri-
I'm
it's
normally
not
like
tripping
very
me out the
directed
same
with
way.
my searches.
I've been to the door. SV.
Over an SVJ. You have $1 million. You'd rather take an SV over an SVJ.
I like the SV over the SV.
Oh yeah, you know, you're talking about that conversation alone.
I'm not even going
SV
back
all
to the
day, bro.
conversation.
SV all day.
Yeah, 812 GTS, SF90.
An A12 competition?
SVJ,
Competizione?
Guys, I think I'm getting a 1989
No, you're not
Countach.
getting an 812 comp.
Competizione?
Joe's Dream F8 for 600,000. It's at Eurocar.
I can't wait to go see it. I love that car so much, man.
White with just completely red
That's my favorite.
interior.
It's like something Jay-Z would drive.
That is my favorite. Let me tell you
Red
though,
Alcantara.
we gotta do interior. We gotta do a reel on this interior.
We have to. Do we need to like send
That's
this to
velvet.
Lauren
Yeah, I was
ahead
gonna
of
say.
time?
I was gonna say, Lauren, can we make sure these are there?
Make sure the keys to this car so we can get this unlocked.
Guys, I'm getting a 1989 Lamborghini Countach. And
I'm getting a Virgil Maybach.
and I'm gonna drive it like Jordan Belfort when he goes to the golf course to
Cappuccino?
make a phone call. So
Cappuccino.
get off the phone. If you guys have seen Wolf of Wall Street, that's funny.
So basically,
But
here's your
if you
only
haven't, it's
options
not
in this
funny.
price range. Once you get here, you've got 488 Pista, you've got 765 LT, Lamborghini SV, SVJ, SF90, 812 GTS.
Would you take a SVJ over an SF90?
Yes.
See, now that's a good one. I would take an SVJ over an SF90.
Same.
I think it's just more wild, more raw.
It's
Just
again,
sounds
it
crazy.
more goes back to like what we liked as children. We liked.
I think
Now,
SF90 is more dailyable, but
I haven't
This is the
driven
Ja.
either of the cars, so I would give it a fair shot. But I just know me
from
I'd
the
probably
stories
end up
we've
SVJ.
heard, I've heard the SVJ is just wild and raw. It's like the SF90 is just a better daily, but I heard it
I
can be
think-
underwhelming sometimes.
I think the SF90 is like faster.
Well, I heard it's a
like
monster.
10 times
I think
faster.
the SF90 is just so crazy fast,
Yeah, exactly.
but I don't think you can ever use it.
yeah.
What are you doing with that much?
That's what I'm
speed and
saying.
power?
It's too much. It's too much.
It's
No,
like,
there's no
it's
such
like-
thing as too much power.
It's like Kevin going. He's like, it's the only car that I can't just completely floor it on.
Yeah.
on what, the
because-
SVJ?
No, the SF90.
No, SF90.
Hey, no one has. No one's like,
It's
unless
too
you're a pro
much.
driver.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
It's
like
too
you
much.
can't.
They say it's all-wheel
literally
drive,
can't.
but it's like mostly rear-wheel drive.
Well,
Literally can't use
Even
it.
Ecom said it's a crazy
it's,
car,
it's
right?
a combination because I forgot exactly the way Kevin described it, but he's like you have it's rear wheel drive car, but then the fact that it has the electric motors in the front that like if you get when you gas it and even you crank the steering wheel the other way, the front wheels counteract the back wheels, so it literally like throws you into whatever motion you go, and like you literally just end up with death that fast.
It's a death trap.
It's a clean spec though.
Black roof, white,
It's a really clean spec.
dripped red interior.
Reminds me of your 4C. Ooh, that interior.
Inferior?
Oh my goodness.
Are you saying you're
Talk
inferior?
dirty to me, Gavin. Dude. Oh, you
Red dash.
Well, that's clean as hell.
Love a red dash.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Eurocar has, in
This
my
wasn't
opinion,
Eurocar. This is Pagani Beverly
no.
Hills. This one.
no. Eurocar has the cleanest SVJ I've ever seen in my life. So,
The black
The purple one?
dude, what?
Cleaner than
Oh,
that
that was
white one with
Alusa.
the red
Yes.
the red Alcantara interior.
Yes, bro. What? This is literally what Batman drives,
That is a crazy.
bro. This is beautiful. You seen this bench?
You know what's crazy though?
That's a Batman car.
We'll see it on Saturday,
I would take this one.
Can we drive it?
Also a Eurocar.
maybe. What? Eurocar might be the king of SVJs, huh?
This gloss black roadster with the silver wheels.
I
Wait,
think
who's
that
that?
has Novatech upgrades. Go out of listing.
Bro, I can't imagine with a
It has a
Novatech
body
SVJ.
kit. Go out of the listing. Go out of the pics. Scroll down in the description. Down.
Going.
Down. Right there.
Novatech upgrades.
Full load
and amp.
upgrades. Yeah, carbon fiber. That has carbon fiber.
74,000 in carbon fiber, 14,
It's ridiculous.
15,000 paint, add persona,
All right, should we jump to the last price range?
$1 million plus, just hypercar,
$1 million plus.
no budget.
No
Oh,
budget.
easy. If
No
you even
budget.
say any other answer than this car, like it's
Go ahead,
I've
Benjamin.
answered this question.
Let's hear your great answer.
If you have
Koenigsegg Jesco.
It's a fair answer.
yes, go.
It's a fair answer.
Jesco. I think that's a baller car. I'd take that over any Bugatti any day.
I think at this point, the conversation is so ridiculous that like no matter what we pick, like there's a conversation to beat it.
You could get a LaFerrari, you could get a Veyron, Koenigsegg.
You're not wrong.
It's
You're not
simply
wrong.
preference.
Like I don't
Senna
knock you
GTR?
for picking
Yeah,
that.
I don't knock you for
knock
doing
you for saying LaFerrari, and you won't knock me for saying Pure Sport.
Okay.
What?
First off, I knew you were going to say that. Second off, I didn't even say LaFerrari.
What were you gonna say?
LaFerrari. But how did you know I was going to say LaFerrari?
Because we've had this conversation like 17 times.
I didn't expect you to remember.
I remember everything.
You'd pick that over a Veyron though and a Jesco?
I would, bro.
Veyron,
Bro.
Chiron, Pure Sport. Veyron's the old one.
Yeah,
I like the Veyron a little more, but
Okay.
The Veyron has a little bit. The Veyron.
I'm just kidding. No,
think
I was
might have
completely
said-
wrong.
think
I
might
would
have said this
pick the
too.
Pure Sport. Is
I
Pure
love-
Sport the one that Tate has?
Yeah.
I like that one.
I love the Veyron. Don't get me wrong. It's a classic.
But you'd really pick a LaFerrari. Trust me,
Yeah, bro.
LaFerrari is what got me into cars, to be honest
Yeah,
with you.
bruv, I would.
But over any Koenigsegg.
Bro,
I'd pick a
The new Gamera coming out?
bro.
No. Yeah, Gamera, come on. Like, it'd be a cool car, but
But a
one
Jesco too?
pick,
Bro, you're getting an
I'd
egg.
have a Jesco over a...
Bro, I'm just telling you, like that LaFerrari is just too iconic.
Dude, the fact that
of
you guys
a
don't even
design.
say Koenigsegg is crazy.
Bro,
Stradman
like-
went into debt for that car.
You remember.
He leased it.
Okay.
For expensive ass payment.
30K a month.
I get the whole concept that you're saying, but it's just this. If you don't think this is just
It's beautiful.
like
It's totally
the
beautiful.
most
but
menacing
more
thing
than a
in the world.
Koenigsegg? No.
Oh yes, bro.
How much horsepower do these have?
Autism. I'm pretty sure. Let me see.
I like
Yeah.
autism. I'm autistic.
They
I don't suffer
have
from it. I have it.
949 horsepower on a 6.3 liter V12
Okay, Jesco has
hybrid.
1,600 horsepower.
Okay, that you can't put down.
Yes, you
Okay.
can. Yes, you can.
Do we do our guest segment? End off with our guest segment?
Do we need
Do it.
one?
I think it's a good time to do someone again.
Okay, so now we got this new guest segment.
Wow, wow, wow! New guest segment for Supercar Connection podcast.
Yes. At the end, all the guests get the same set of questions, which this may evolve over time. But for now, and this is what we do at the end. So we're wrapping
No
up.
pressure. You're the first one to do this, so
Yes.
your answer is going to be directly compared to every other guest that follows.
We might even
So
keep
if
a
you answer-
spreadsheet of answers.
Yeah, we're more than likely going to. So
What's
if your
the
answer's
most-
stupid, just no pressure. Go ahead.
What's the most overrated car?
911 GT3 RS.
911 GT3 RS.
Most overrated.
A lot of people have said that. Why?
That's a good answer.
There's so think
about
about it.
30
Think about it.
seconds.
We've talked about the price range between 100,000 and $1 million. It wasn't even brought up
Yeah,
once.
we didn't crowd.
Yeah.
No, that's easy. There's no reason to bring it up.
What's the most underrated car?
Well, that's not a lot of time. Damn.
He wasn't prepared for this.
Performante.
Performante. You know what? I don't hate that answer. It's overlooked.
It does have
Like, no one really brings it
has
up.
Arguably the nicest interior I've ever seen.
No, the jump from a regular Huracan to a Performante is wild from what a Performante is.
Yeah, I love the perf. Okay, so a 3-car garage, 3 cars. That's all you
Any
get.
price?
Any price. If you wanted to get 3 hypercars, I think that's dumb.
He might have the most.
Cullinan, Jesco,
You don't even know how to say it. It's crazy.
A12 Superfast.
I can't believe he's still paying an A12. Cullinan, Jesco, A12 Superfast.
Yeah.
That's his 3-car garage.
Yep. I wasn't as bad as I thought you were gonna say. I thought you were gonna go. Chiron Passport, LaFerrari. Yes.
Do you have answers to these? Since we haven't actually, we've never answered this before.
I have answers to these, more or less. I think
What is your answer? Because no one's heard it yet.
to all these same questions.
Yeah.
Most overrated car is I'm on the same track as you, but I would just do the GT3, the 992 GT3 as a whole.
No one really talks about it. I think the RS is like the
I
cult
just think
following.
that GT3,
Okay.
like a lot of people just overhype the car. in
Underrated.
general. Okay. Underrated car is I would probably say I think the Corvette Z06 is the most overrated or underrated car. I think that car is ridiculous.
In your 3-car garage?
3-car garage would be I would also pick a Cullinan, white exterior, all red drift interior. I would pick a SVJ. Honestly, that one from Eurocar, just add completely red guts. And then I would probably also get a 765 LT and completely go disgusting on it.
You would skip a LaFerrari for a 765
I would.
LT.
Dream 3-car garage. I would.
Wow.
Okay, yours, Gavin?
I'm gonna go with a Cullinan, a Pure Sport, and we'll go.
Gavin's got a wine lip.
He looks good with his wine lip.
Man, the last one's tough
The last one?
because I already threw my.
The last one's like your daily, kind of.
Well, yeah, low key.
It really is your daily.
I'm
That's why I
thinking the
figured
Chiron
it
is
was.
what I just daily because I'm a psycho.
I was like, you don't know this one. This one will really.
Chiron's
do
gonna be
something.
comfortable.
He did a 4C for 3
I was
years.
like, he'll really do a pure.
So what am I taking to like the canyons, right? STO.
You get an STO over an SVJ
Yeah,
or an
we'll do
SV?
that. Supercharged STO.
Really?
Pure Sport and
Interesting.
If like when you get an STO,
Because anything I would get, anything that I would take the SVJ to,
Mm-hmm.
I would rather take the Pure Sport.
Wait,
It's
I'm actually
harder
curious.
stunt than
Does
than the
Lambo have a
SVG.
car over a million? Like,
SVJ.
what's
Yeah.
their car over a million? Like how there's LaFerrari and.
what is it?
Countach.
A Veneno, a Centenario,
Ooh,
a
that's beautiful.
Countach.
Wait, what's
Anytime-
overrated and underrated car for you?
He
Oh,
said those.
overrated.
He didn't.
Oh, he didn't. You're right.
I know I didn't. Overrated.
Trying
We'll,
to cheat the
we'll-
damn answer. I said it.
What?
I said it. You tried to
Yeah,
cheat my
no, I
answer.
forgot. Overrated. I'll go with just the 911 Carrera. The
I
base
respect that answer very much.
Is the most overrated
Poor
car.
Porsche,
We've
man.
said-
We all picked.
Poor
it.
Porsche.
Yeah,
bro.
we've said it a million times. It's a $130,000 car with 379 horsepower. It's like we've driven it. It's not that.
actually
It's
a
not
joke.
that exciting. It's not 130,000. Did we even come close to mentioning it?
No.
And even what I said the other day about like at every price point, there's something I pick other than the Porsche. You picked the Turbo S. I didn't touch a Porsche throughout that whole line.
The only time you say Porsche is like between 100 and 110.
Still, it's not what I would say. Anyway, and then most underrated, Gen 1 R8.
I give that fair answers. Those would get the stamp of appeal or stamp of approval for me.
It was tough not to say the 4C, but
I thought you were going to say the 4C.
4C rips.
I kind of would have bet my nuts on it.
45,000 OBO.
Yep.
Hit me up. All right. Thanks for joining us, Benji.
Yep.
From behind the camera to in front of the camera.
Yep.
Thanks for listening in.
Thank you for giving all your dumbass answers.
Enjoy your day at work or fall asleep soundly
Exactly.
wherever you are today.
We'll see you next week.
We're out.